Those who commit violent crimes in our city have violated their right to be in our city and in our country. And we're going to continue to collaborate with ICE around criminality.
For the first time in more than a decade, officers enforcing immigration laws will now be able to arrest migrants sheltering in schools and churches. The new guidance coming from the Trump administration today. This comes after nearly 24 attorneys general, including from New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut, filed federal lawsuits attempting to block yesterday's executive order ending birthright citizenship, which guarantees U.S.-born children are citizens even if their parents are not. Fox 5's Linda Schmidt's been taking a look at the guidance on enforcing immigration laws and how it will impact our area, and joins us now live in the newsroom with more. Linda.
Yeah, hi there, Steve. Well, first of all, President Trump, he had promised mass deportations, and today the administration taking a major step.
Those who commit violent crimes in our city have violated their right to be in our city and in our country. And we're going to continue to collaborate with ICE around criminality.
Mayor Adams once again emphatic the NYPD is not restricted from working with ICE when it comes to criminals. Now, the Trump administration is allowing ICE and Border Patrol to go into sensitive areas like schools, churches, and hospitals to arrest migrants.
They want to deport the gang members, the cartels, the sex offenders who have been walking in our streets, on the streets freely.
Staten Island Congressmember Nicole Malliotakis says President Trump is making good on his promise of mass deportations of criminals.
Well, it's my understanding they're going to focus on Chicago first, followed by New York, but I imagine some of it will have overlap and will occur simultaneously.
The Department of Homeland Security saying criminals will no longer be able to hide in America's schools and churches to avoid arrest. But many migrant advocacy groups say the sweeps will target innocent migrants.
People are going to be scared to send their children to school. They might disenroll their kids from school. People who need health care will not go to hospitals because they fear that ICE might go into the hospital.
At St. Paul and St. Andrew Methodist Church on the Upper West Side, their message to ICE and Homeland Security is on the door.
To just show up and say, oh, we just want to look around. No, that's not okay.
Reverend Kay Carpin says the church has been helping migrants with food, clothing, and other services, including working papers, for years. He says not one has been a criminal.
Obviously, if somebody from ICE has a judicial warrant signed by a judge for a particular person who has committed some terrible crime, we would consider that in a different light.
Flashback.
Me and the Denver mayor, we agree on one thing. He's willing to go to jail. I'm willing to put him in jail. Because there's a statute, it says it's a felony if you knowingly harbor and conceal an illegal alien from immigration authorities. It's also a felony to impede a federal law enforcement officer. So if we don't want to help, that's fine. He can get the hell out of the way. But we're going to go do the job. I find it hard to believe that any mayor or governor would say they don't want public safety threats removed from their neighborhoods. If he don't want to fix it, if he don't want to protect his communities, President Trump and ICE will.
Now, I also spoke with an immigration lawyer who says if ICE does decide to pick up migrants who are not criminals, they will not be deported. He says they will have their day in court. We have a legal system here in this country, and that's how it works. Steve, back upstairs to you.
All right. Thanks, Linda.